Hi, welcome back to Munching with Mandy. And I wanted to share a spaghetti meal with you today. So this is my homemade spaghetti, and I have it with whole wheat noodles or whole grain noodles. And then I have some shredded Parmesan on the top. So, how was your day today? My weekend has been and this is the first time I have gotten to sit down and do something for me. I know it's gonna get messy. So, like I said, this is my homemade spaghetti, and I make my spaghetti with hamburger meat, and I put green peppers and onions, garlic, chopped tomatoes in it, and tomato sauce, and I do use 1 can of spaghetti sauce just as a base, and then I put everything in on top of it, and I used a lot of oregano. I love oregano. And then these were just, I'm not sure why I had these noodles hanging around, probably because I got a good deal on them couponing, because I don't really enjoy them as well. I think they're harder. But yeah, I like to throw all that together and then let it cook all day long. And I have my Mountain Dew. I drink coffee and I drink water today, so that's my first Mountain Dew for the day. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm in kind of a new spot today. I just didn't feel like sitting on my kitchen chairs. They're really tall, and they're not cushioned, and my butt's kind of bony. Don't ask me why. But this is my favorite spot to sit. This is my side of the couch, and I love it, and it's comfy, and I just figured this would be nice and cozy. And I hope you guys like this better. If you don't, please let me know. I'm looking for suggestions to make these videos enjoyable for you as well as me. This is so good. I don't make spaghetti too often because when I make spaghetti, we end up eating spaghetti for the next 2 weeks. I think that's just how spaghetti is made, right? I think everybody is stuck with spaghetti for ages after they make it. And there's some like unspoken rule, or it breeds or something. I don't know, but whatever. It's still good. So yesterday I ran all around taking my son to the bus so to the school so he could ride the bus to the ROTC ball. and we were supposed to meet his girlfriend at the school so I could take pictures and, you know, see how cute they were. And she took forever to show up, and we finally had to drive to her house and go push her along. And so I was able to get pictures then. But by the time I came back here, after sitting in the car all that time, I didn't want to sit anymore. I needed to relax my back, so I ended up laying down for a little bit when my daughter took a nap. So that just kind of shot my whole day because I had been working on laundry in the morning, and I was trying to clear out that afternoon so that I could take care of stuff, and I couldn't do it. So this morning, my other son came down and played with the baby, and I was able to do my nails. Check them out. My nails done, and I was able to do my makeup. And I kind of like this. I'm still working on the eyeliner. Like, I put a little here, and then a little here, and then I got to even a little bit out, and even it, you know, and I keep going back and forth, and then I end up with that, and I apologize. I'm really trying to get it light, but I'm really used to doing really bright standout makeup, but I hope the rest of my face isn't so terrible. I think this is the messiest food to eat. This is like my favorite bowl. I use it for everything. Have you noticed? It's like big and light. ASMR. With my fan going in the background. Sorry. It is kind of a gray, goopy day, but it's really just hot and humid today. So I had like all the doors open and fan going. And then it didn't help that I had to cook the noodles and make it even hotter in my house. You know how that is. So what did you guys do this weekend? Did you have any fun, exciting plans? I think that's pretty much all I did. Laundry, run my kids around. But he said he had a lot of fun. He went in he had a dress uniform, and she went in a formal dress, and they had a 5-course meal and dancing, and they just got to practice all of the stuff that they practiced throughout the year at school. So he had fun doing that. He's really enjoying the ROTC. He wants to go into the Army when he gets old enough, so that's what he's doing right now. And my other one does not know yet, but he's still only in 7th grade. He has a few years to figure that out. Right now we've got to get through school. But my oldest, he will graduate in 2 years, so he's already on track. I'm getting full already, and not even cool. I need to stop drinking so I can eat more. So I still have so much. It's like a perfect table right here. So I found, I watch a lot of Netflix. Like, I don't get cable because we have Netflix and Hulu Plus and Amazon Prime, and there's just no point in having it. And on the new shows, I think it was, or trending or something, there's this new show about magic. And, okay, it may have already been on TV and not a new show. I never saw it until now. I'm hoping that it was something that was continued because there's only one season on it right now. But I really like it. It reminds me kind of, not Frozen. What was that show? And it had like all the Disney characters and the fairy tales. Once Upon a Time. Happily Ever After. Once Upon a Time, I think. It kind of reminds me of that in a way. Like they have dual universes and it's kind of cool. Have you guys seen it? I like the shows that go into fantasy semi. Like, I can't do Lord of the Rings. It's just not. I tried to read the books. I couldn't do it. Excuse me. I tried to watch the movies. It's just not my thing. But a little bit of fantasy or a little bit of magic, I really like. I also really like scary movies. Not necessarily like slasher movies. I don't like a lot of blood and guts. But scary movies like paranormal or demons and ghosts and you know, that sort of thing, or just like creepy ones with stalkers and stuff like that. I'm weird. But I also really like true crime as well. So anything that's about true crime, I tend to read that quite a bit. I love Anne Rule, especially since a lot of the smaller stories that she does are from the Northwest, and since I'm from the Northwest, it's kind of cool for me to say, oh, you know, I've been there, I know where that is. I haven't quite said, oh, actually, no, I did. I was going to say that I've never quite said, oh, I know that person. But unfortunately I have, because we had a murder happen in the county where I lived. And so they would talk about the sheriff who at the time had a son, and when I was in school I was friends with his son. So I knew him. But anyway, he was a county sheriff. And then one of the judges, I think, and the county coroner. It's a small county. But anyway, those are the ones that, like, you would know who it was. So that was really kind of creepy to know that that happened. I had remembered when they had done the inquests into her death and stuff like that, but I didn't know all of the information until I read the book. Actually, I didn't read the book. I did audiobook. I end up driving around so much that it works well for me to do an audiobook and just listen to the story while I'm driving instead of music, because I get really tired of listening to the same song 17 times. Especially when I drive to Vegas, and that's like a 5-hour drive. Or longer if you hit traffic, but that's a long ass drive, and I don't want to listen to music the whole time, so I really like Audible for that. Although I wish I could find more free books. I don't like paying so much, but like I found one that did it was $20 a month, which is more than Audible, but you could do as many books as you wanted. You just download them and play them, and they downloaded as MP3 files. And what really sucked about those was there was no, like, when you stopped it, it just stopped, and when you started it again, you had to start from the very beginning and like try and find your place. And it was just a pain in the butt. I tried to do it and I couldn't get past a couple days worth, and I canceled it because it was like a free 30-day trial thing. But that was, it's like the little conveniences. You never think about those. You know, I was going to try and finish this, and I cannot. I think I ate probably 3/4 of it, but I just can't do it anymore. I am so full. But here you can see that I have like the green peppers and tomatoes and the onions and just, oh, sorry guys. But yeah, all the big chunks of hamburger meat. I'm not a big fan of spaghettis or meatballs. Not meatballs. Not unless it's like Swedish meatballs or something. Definitely not in my spaghetti. Yeah, I'm done. I cannot eat anymore. So, I would like to go ahead and maybe leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite types of movies or books are. And if anybody knows if that show Magic was like continued or was it on TV, or I haven't had a chance to look it up yet, so I probably will, but yeah, if anybody knows about that, that would be wonderful. And otherwise, thank you so much for spending some time with me, and please go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys all later. Thank you so much. Bye bye.